Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's learning time. So dear children, in today's video we are going to start unit 3, that is natural phenomena. In that the unit lesson number 6, that is rocks and minerals. So let's start. The first one is rocks. Do you know children, the earth's crust is made up of soil and rocks. Or rocks are made up of substances called minerals. So now we will study about the definition of rocks and their types. What are rocks? A rock is a naturally occurring solid mixture of one or more minerals or organic matter. Rocks are classified by how they are formed, their composition and texture. Rocks change over time through the rock cycle. So most rocks are usually made up of one or more minerals. Rocks are of different kinds and colors. In nature, rocks are formed in various ways. Depending on how they are formed, rocks are classified into three types. That is, the first one is igneous rocks, sedimentary rocks and metamorphic rocks. So now we will study one by one. First one is igneous rocks. So the core of the earth is made up of molten rocks and gases. These molten rocks is known as magma. Sometimes these hot materials is pushed upward by the pressure of other rocks and comes out through a weak point on the surface of the earth. This is known as a volcanic eruption. The magma that reaches the surface of the earth is called lava. It later cools and solidifies to form igneous rocks. These rocks contain minerals such as quartz, mica, feldspar and magnesium. So the igneous rocks are classified using their texture in the following ways. First one is a glassy, second one is appentic, no visible crystals, penetric means visible crystals, and the porphyritic, some visible and some not be visible. So dear children, there are again some examples are there, or the types of igneous rocks are there. So let's study one by one. So the types of igneous rocks formed depends on the types of minerals that magma contains and the rate at which it cools down. Some examples of igneous rocks are granite, obsidian, pumice and basalt, which are described below. So the first one is a granite. So what is the granite? Granite is a common. Wheat granites can be pink to grey in color depending on their chemistry and mineralogy. By definition, granite is an igneous rock with at least 20% of quartz by volume. Accordingly, type of instructive felsic igneous rocks. So granite, it is a very hard igneous rock that is formed by slow cooling of magma under the ground. These rocks consist of three minerals: feldspar, quartz, mica. The color of granite is grey or pink. Depends upon the proportion of different minerals in it. It is used for making buildings, flooring and statues. The next type is obsidian formation or the obsidian rock. It is smooth and look almost like black glass. It is formed by cooling of lava above the ground. Due to its sharp edges, it is used to make cutting tools and weapons. It is also used to make jewelry and ornaments. So, how it forms? A volcano violently explodes it. Lava rapidly cools either due to extreme cold, temperature or contact with water. The next type is pumice. It is a light grey or cream colored rock formed by quick cooling of lava. It is porous, that is, it has a lot of holes in it which are formed by the gases trapped inside it at the time of formation. Pumice is the only rock that can float. It is used in cosmetic industry, as construction material, etc. So it is a highly siliceous material of volcanic origin. Powder crushing pumice stone. Its abscisive action is not very high. It is polishing tooth enamel, gold foil, dental amalgam and acrylic resin. So the last here is the last type of the igneous rock, that is basalt. Basalt is well known as a rock found in virtually every country around the world. Basalt rocks fibers have no toxic reaction with air or water, are non-composite and explosion proof. Basalt based composite can replace steel and non-reinforced plastics, that is 1 kg of basalt reinforced equals to 9.6 kg of steel. So since it is very dense, it is often used for construction of roads. So I hope you understood this part. In the next video I will explain you about the sedimentary rocks and the metamorphic rocks. If you like this video, then please press the like button and don't forget to subscribe my channel. It's learning time. Thank you.